In this video, we will implement our first algorithm in JavaScript. Our first algorithm is finding the maximum element in an array. For finding the maximum element in an array, first step is to declare a function. So we will define a function findMax, which is designed to find the maximum element, and this function findMax takes an array ARR as a parameter. So we will write function findMax ARR, after that curly braces. In step 2, we will check the length of the array. We will use the condition if ARR.length is equal to 0. In JavaScript, we use 3 times equal to sign. We want to check if array is empty before performing any computations on it. If the length of the array ARR is 0, then it indicates that it's an empty array. If the array is empty, ARR.length equal to 0. If it evaluates to true, then the function immediately returns null. So we will write return null. Returning null means that there is no maximum element found because the array is empty. In maximum search algorithm, we assume the first element at index 0 as the maximum element. So we will initialize the variable max and we will set its value to the first element of the array. So we will write let max equal to ARR0, that is array element at index 0, that is the first element of the array. As we have already assumed the first element ARR0 as the maximum element, so the loop will iterate through the array starting from the second element, that is index I equal to 1. Here we will write for loop, and the syntax for the for loop is, first of all we will write for, after that in simple brackets first of all we will write initialization, after that we will write condition, and third thing is that we will write iteration. So for loop is used here to iterate through the elements of an array starting from the second element, that is ARR1, and continuing until it reaches the end of the array, that is ARR.length. After this we will write curly braces and we will comment it out because it's only for understanding purpose, so we will comment it out. Let's implement for loop. First we will write initialization I equal to 1, means here we are initializing a loop variable I and setting its initial value to 1. So we will write let I equal to 1. After that we will write condition I is less than ARR.length. It means the loop will continue executing as long as I is less than the length of the array. The next thing we will write iteration. So for iteration we will write I++. I++ means it increments the loop variable I by 1. After each iteration, it ensures that the loop progresses to the next element. Now we will use conditional statement and we will write if statement for this. And if statement will check whether the current element ARRI is greater than the current maximum value max. So we will write if ARRI is greater than max. Here AI represents the value of the element at index I in the array ARR, and max denotes the maximum value found in the array. If this condition ARR is greater than max is true, then max variable is updated to store that larger value. For that we will write max equal to ARRI. And we will return the maximum element found in the array. So we will write return max. Let's consider an array. It's a variable, so we will write const a. Const a equal to 7, 2, 9, 4, 11 and 15. This is the same example which we have taken in the pseudocode course. So we are using the same example, and after that we will call function find max, and we will pass array a to this function find max as an argument, and we will assign to it a variable. We will assign this thing to a variable, and variable name is max element. That's why we are writing const max element. So we will write const max element equal to find max, and after that we will assign it pass to the array a. So we will write const max element equal to find max a. Now we will write if else statement that checks the value of max element to determine whether the maximum element has been successfully found using the find max function. If max element variable is not equal to null, then if block will execute. So for not, we are using in JavaScript, we use not sign, and after that we will use to equal to sign. It means max element variable is not equal to null. So in this case, if block will execute, and we will write console.log to print a message indicating that maximum element found in the array using string interpolation. So for string interpolation we are using backtick, and after that we will use $sign. So here we will write dollar. After that we will use in curly braces we will write max element. So dollar, after that in curly braces max element, it means it shows that it is interpolated. Backtick, $sign and curly braces. And second condition is that if max element is null, then else block will execute. So for that also we will print the message. So we will write else block, and after that we will print the message. So we will write console.log, and for printing the message we will write the message. So we can write the array is empty. Or final thing is to test our algorithm, is it working or not. So we will save the file, and we will open a new terminal, and we will run this file. So we will write node, and this file name is algo1.js. So we will we can see that the maximum element in the array is 11. That is right. So our this algorithm is successfully working.